right, today I'm at Altamaha Town Heritage Preserve, and those of you that have been watching this channel know that I love real estate, I love to work out, and I love history. And so today's not about real estate, but it is one of my favorite running spots, and it's loaded with history. So I'm going to take you along on the Altamaha Town Preserve running trail, and I'm going to show you some history along the way, and then I'm going to show you one of the best views in the Lowcountry. So don't go anywhere, we're about to get started right now. All right, so we're going to show you where this is at in case you want to drive out and take a look at this on your own. But this is the Altamaha Town Heritage Preserve. And if I zoom out, you'll see kind of where this is at in relation to everything we talk about on this channel. So here's Hilton Head Island, here's Beaufort and Ladies Island over here. This is all Bluffton in this area. And if you want to get to this awesome trail, you'll actually go up 170 right here and keep taking it around until you get to this road right here, which I think is called Old Bailey's Road. Yeah, Old Bailey Road is what they're calling it here. And you'll just take that around until you get to this parking area right here. And this is going to take you back through the woods, which you can see, and we're going to check that out right now. And you'll end up down here on the Okatee River. All right, now before I head out on this run, I have to look at the rules. Make sure we follow the rules. It says no hunting. Okay, I'm not doing that. No motorized vehicles, so don't take your four-wheelers or your dirt bikes back here. It says no camping or wildfires, no horseback riding, no metal detecting, and I'll tell you why in just a minute, and no gathering or collecting artifacts or geological formations. So this is a very historic site, so they don't want you out here metal detecting and pulling up artifacts. So we can observe all that, but I'm going to show you some of that history along the run. Before I head out on my run, we also want to look over here. We want to watch out for rattlesnakes, of course, and there are some poisonous mushrooms out in here, and we're going to run through a maritime forest. But I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little warm up, and then we're going to head out on this jogging trail. All right, so I'm heading out and I'll be running through this maritime forest, and the entire trail is about 0.8 miles long, and it goes through this canopy of trees, and it's a great place to come and walk your dog or go for a jog or even go for a nice walk. And very few people actually know about this place, and so there's usually hardly anybody out here, or maybe nobody out here. In the early 1700s, the Ysy Indians lived and traded on what is now the Altamaha Town Preserve. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the 100-acre site was hometown of the Ysy tribe chief and also contains 2 burial mounds and other buried artifacts. The land includes a stand of century-old live oaks with stunning views of the Okatee and Colleton rivers. When the area near the site was targeted for development, TPL moved to protect it from development under the Beaufort County Rural and Critical Lands Program. TPL purchased the property and transferred it to the county in the summer of 2004. TPL also helped complete a master plan protecting the site's archaeological and historic treasures while allowing for public access to the scenic area. TPL played a major role in the actual development and preservation on the site, using a landowner gift designated for that purpose. Now, as soon as I come down the running path, just about 100 yards down, I come to this old historic family plot cemetery hidden back in the woods off the trail. And if you weren't paying attention, you'd walk right past it. But this isn't just any family plot cemetery. These are some of the most historical names in all of South Carolina, hidden out in the woods off this trail that nobody actually knows about. So a lot of these last names in here are Fripp. And if that sounds familiar, it's because we actually have Fripp Island golf resort, which is a very famous resort, but it all started here with the Fripp family. The Fripp family name dates back to the 17th century and Captain Johannes Fripp, a swashbuckling privateer who, like other letter of marque men and pirates at the time, sailed the seven seas in search of gold and treasures. Captain Fripp was a big, powerful man whose reputation as a skillful sea warrior marked him as a fearful foe. For many reasons unknown, Captain Fripp never gained the notoriety of Blackbeard and other pirates at the time. Being a privateer of sorts made it possible for Captain Fripp to take sides with any nation paying the highest price for his services. England needed all the help she could get at the time, so King Charles of England made Captain Fripp an offer he couldn't refuse, and it provided to be a good arrangement for them both. Fripp was given the responsibility of defending the British encampment located in nearby Beaufort against marauding Spanish and French, which he successfully did. All right, now that we've taken a trip down history lane, we're going to head out and continue on our jog through the forest. This historic site is co-owned by Beaufort County and the state of South Carolina, and as I mentioned, is on the National Registry of Historic Places. In the 16th century, it was the home site of the Ysy tribe chieftain. The Ysy Indians were a fierce and independent nation. They had over 60 towns and villages from the Carolinas all the way down to Florida. In 1715, 19,000 Ysy warriors declared war on the British due to land encroachment and slave trading. Due to this war, the colony of South Carolina was almost extinct, until the Cherokees, aligned with the colonists and the British, fought back, and they eventually signed a peace treaty signed in 1717. After the war, a large population of Ysy stayed in South Carolina and traveled back and forth to Florida to rescue enslaved Ysy on the existing plantations of the time. And as I showed you, there is a historic graveyard dating back to the Civil War, which has members of the Fripp family and other Civil War era family members. I'm getting close to the turnaround point at the end of the 0.8 mile trail, and as I get closer to the end, the forest definitely gets more dense and the trail gets a little more narrow, but then it's going to open up into one of the most beautiful views of the Ocoee River I've ever seen and that you'll ever seen, and we're just about there. And wait till you see this. It is absolutely incredible. This is why I love living in the South Carolina Lowcountry. Hold on in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we come out into this view right here, and they've got this land cleared out. And again, this is a registered historic site with ties to the Native Americans that lived here, the Ysy tribe, as well as various antebellum families steeped in rich history from the Civil War all the way through the Reconstruction era. And I mean, history aside, this is just one of the most beautiful views you're going to see. So, what do you think? Was it worth the walk? Was it worth the run? Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is David Simcox, host of the channel and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you looking to make their move here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or even 3 years, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your low country lifestyle. This historic site is located in Beaufort County, South Carolina. Beaufort County, South Carolina encompasses a tapestry of history stretching back over 400 years. Established in 1769, the county was named after Henry Somerset, Duke of Beaufort, reflecting its colonial roots. Nestled along the scenic Lowcountry coast, Beaufort County played a pivotal role in shaping the history of the region. From the early days of European settlement to the plantation economy driven by rice and indigo cultivation, Beaufort County prospered through agriculture and trade. However, this prosperity came at a cost, with the exploitation of enslaved Africans central to its economy. During the Civil War, Beaufort County witnessed significant military engagements, including the Union occupation of Port Royal in 1861. This occupation led to the emancipation of thousands of enslaved people, transforming the country's social and economic landscape. In the decades following the Civil War, Beaufort County experienced periods of reconstruction and development, marked by the preservation of its historical architecture and the emergence of tourism as a significant industry. Today, Beaufort County stands as a testament to its resilience, diversity, and cultural heritage. Its vibrant communities, stunning coastal landscapes, and rich history continue to captivate visitors from all around the world, offering a glimpse into the complex tapestry of the American South. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and start my jog back to the car, but hope you enjoyed seeing this video and exploring this hidden gem. All right, guys, I finished my run. I hope you enjoyed going with me on this really amazing little hidden gem of a run spot or walking or dog walking place. And you got a little taste of some South Carolina history. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know every time I drop a new video. And I hope to see you in person at some point, but if not, I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.